What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy CJ Lopez, and welcome back to a brand new live stream random video. Today is going to be something really funny because I've been posting it so long. I've been so busy with work. I finally got today and tomorrow off. And recently, I was watching YouTube paranormal ghost videos. And I got this one particular video that, if you ever seen it, check it out. It's by Chills. They're great. Subscribe. But it's 11. It's the top 11 paranormal events. DBZ is actually right on the other end of this wall. He's probably watching. So we're going to show me and Kara right here. We're going to show him what we saw and see what he says. So let's go.
Okay, so hold on. What was the start of this video?
Alright, so mainly we got a video for you to watch, and it's the most craziest, hard to fake paranormal shit ever. And the main reason is because nobody knows about you, but you don't believe in the paranormal. You believe it's all fake, it's just animation or smoke and mirrors.
Okay.
So I want you to explain how any of this is fake or possibly could not be real. And then we're going to compare it to what we feel and seen in this house with Heather backing the story. And then at the end of it, we're going to play Slenderman.
Oh, God. Nigga. I think I know what this is all about.
So you ready? I'll be flipping the screen to you.
Let me know if I'm right. My birthday, huh?
Today is DBC's 21st birthday, so why not start his birthday with his birthday night, because it's right now nighttime, with some scary videos. So
6:49.
Without further ado, he's going to hit the play button, and we're going to try to scare DBZ. Can we do it?
All right.
Some people believe that ghosts exist all around us. If you've ever had personal belongings frequently go missing, felt like you were being watched, or have seen something move out of the corner of your eye, then you could have had a paranormal encounter without even realizing it. As these videos suggest, these ghostly encounters happen all of the time, seemingly at random. Chills.
Of course, subscribe.
Just around the corner, two girls are sharing a meal while their mother lovingly watches. It looks like a nice family moment until the girl closest to the camera notices something in the other room and lets out a frightened whimper.
At that age, imaginary friends. And hold on. Kids, a lot of kids at that age are also still afraid of the dark.
Can you do me a favor?
Which,
before I do commentary, for each clip, wait to the end of that specific clip, then pause it.
I just turned off the lights, that's all.
Nobody else sees it, and they continue eating. Her sister tries to cheer the worried girl up, but she sees something again and starts to cry out of fear. Her mother asks her what's wrong, and all the girl can do is point to the other room. She stands up, no longer able to be near whatever it is that she sees, and then she runs to her mom for protection. Her sister is laughing hysterically at all of this, but then she turns around and sees it for herself.
Turn around. But you gotta listen to me. Turn around, look at me. Listen at me.
Can you explain this?
And they say little
The video
kids pick up
ends
on that
shortly
shit too.
afterwards,
And also,
but that's
let's check.
not all.
Hold on.
Some YouTubers say that they can see the outline of a figure peering around the corner.
So, like,
just moments
right
before
there.
The video cuts out.
It's like
supposed to
something
appear
that's
on the
right
right-hand
there.
side of the doorway. Let me know if you see anything.
On the right hand side of the doorway.
Yo, that's freaking creep. Like, that is, and you can tell that's not a person. Like, that's not something you can just fake up.
And kids don't have the same imaginary friend.
Number two.
Or freak out like that.
Yeah.
No.
Okay, so
That was fear.
No kid has the same imaginary friend.
And they wouldn't-
now that I actually watched the video clip all the way through to the end, that at the end of the video clip, right where it cut out, how it said you'll see like a finger. That wasn't a finger. That was a face.
Yeah, that's what he face a figure.
He said a
Okay.
figure, not a finger.
So what if they were just trying to prank their kids? Because a lot of people do it.
Not the
Well,
kids
we
have
thought that.
reaction.
We thought that too. So we actually researched the video. He has the link in it. The lady just the mom who's recording that freaks out and stops the video. It doesn't show what happens.
Yeah, she stopped the video.
She was scared herself, and for a kid to have that,
Because she was so confused. Because at the beginning of the video, like she shows you making dinner and everything. She explains how her and her husband got a divorce. That she's gonna be just her and her two girls for a while. How she has to go back to work. How she's a doctor, dude. I don't know how to explain this.
Waste no time. Completely
See, now this, I'm like,
That could be fake.
see, that's what she thought, but I highly doubt this YouTuber has magnets and a button to push it.
Out of mechanics, Carlos.
I don't see no strings or anything. Because by now, fishing
You're
line
not
would be
going
shown.
to see strings.
Hold on. See, even the dude who's recording this even says he doesn't know what's happening.
Things quiet down for a moment, and then
That he doesn't know if
it's
it's fake or not. The dude who's
even
doing
closer
the
to
clips.
camera.
We lost the viewers.
I will admit this video looks very realistic. I can't see any strings, and some of the things that happen, like the flying chairs at the end, would be very hard to fake. Besides, I don't know why someone would go to the effort of trashing their own house just to make a YouTube video. It hardly seems worth it. Chris Well claims he has no idea what happened that night. He is very upset, and even went so far as to personally demand answers directly from the poltergeist itself, but of course to no avail. Number 9, the ghost.
Out of
See-
mechanics.
Like, but he's a YouTuber. We would have saw the panels and everything for the mechanics to launch it, wouldn't we? Like a lot of ghost paranormal videos, fake ones, right as soon as the thing catapults, you'll see because there he had every lights on. If it was like mechanics, he would have dimmed lights certain areas so like that, and I'd put more stuff. Like that thing literally flunked everything. We would have saw a mechanism.
Not necessarily.
Okay, keep going. Some of these can't be explained. From here to about 8 could be explained, but from there on forward, you're not gonna be able to explain it.
And plus, what if he was just trying to do this video to get on this leaderboard?
Find out.
They pick random videos.
Exactly.
So he wouldn't have known he
No,
wouldn't
but
have
me
picked.
and Lehman's tried to get ourselves on.
But he wouldn't have known he wouldn't
Alright.
have picked them.
100 years old and should have no
See,
wisdom
this I can believe is fake.
itself, but of course to no avail. Number 9, the ghost doll. This doll is supposedly 100 years old and should have no way of moving by itself. Its owner has been feeling suspicious that it could be haunted, so they sat it on a chair in front of a camera and recorded it for 24 hours. Nothing happens for a while, but then
Now you see the time gap difference. I don't know. I feel like somebody, if they really wanted to do a good video, they would take the time enough. They would take the time and effort
Hold on.
to
Hold on.
put a mechanic.
Carlos, shush.
if this was fake, then a fishing line should show up against the dark background. I'd definitely like to hear your thoughts on how this could be faked, or if you believe it's real. Number 8, the store orb.
They say Annabelle is real.
Technically,
Not a pinata.
Yeah.
A puppet.
But
but it was backed up against the wall. Like you could see, that was a pure wall with a chair backed up against it.
This footage
Annabelle was based on true story.
That's possible, but that one's the
I
one
definitely like.
Like we would,
Hold on. They make some realistic puppets nowadays, right?
yeah.
Okay.
Ventriloquist.
So look, you can't see nothing below this. So how do you not know that a guy is like basically laying up under it with the hole drilled right behind the doll and moving it himself?
See, like that's what he asks is like, how could this be fake? But now from here on out, you're not gonna be explaining any of these.
Thoughts on how this could be faked, or if you believe it's real.
Hello, viewer. Hope you're enjoying so far.
This footage comes from a convenience store in India.
Now explain
after
this.
It was captured by an old security camera late one night. An orb glows with bright intensity as it glides around the empty store at random. The next day, a group of workers watch the tapes in amazement. I normally don't include orb videos because they tend to look all the same to me, but this video looks a little different. First, it seems to match the same grainy footage of the CCTV system very well. Second, the sides of the orb appear to be shimmering in a random pattern that would be hard to fake. If anyone can translate what they are saying in this video, then please let me know. Also, tell me if it sounds like they are legitimately surprised or just acting. Number 7.
Technical malfunction.
A lot of technical malfunctions are said caused by paranormal.
Exploration.
It barely
Not
any.
necessarily.
You saw how solid it. Now, anybody who's watching, for our viewer that's watching, y'all saw from 11 to 9, he had solid, groundbreaking proof that I was fake. This one, he just says technical difficulty. He had no actual explanation. That means we're breaking his sense of reasoning.
For one, cockroaches, ants, water
What does that
bugs.
got to do with that?
They get up inside of electric.
What?
Dude, this is not an old school TV like yours. They can't get inside of it.
Dude,
That's actual flat screen.
cockroaches can get inside your phone.
Liam is trying to find petty excuses now. You see this, Heather? What are your thoughts on Liam's reaction?
Cockroaches can get inside of your phone.
A lot of everything, the first thing he says is cockroaches.
That was the first.
Leave in the comments, what do y'all think about this whole thing?
Cockroaches.
All right, on to the next clip.
All right.
Is exploring an old abandoned home one evening somewhere in the deep south. He's been here only once before, and it gave him such a strange and foreboding feeling that he couldn't take it anymore and he had to leave. Now he's mustered up enough courage to come back and check out the rest of the house. He wants to get up to the second floor.
Alright, I got this little door here to keep the air from rising up, alright? Could be somebody up there. Oh man, somebody's standing on it. Cause I sure can't lift it up.
Much to his dismay, he finds a door has been laid over the top of the stairway so that nobody can get through. He tries to push on the horizontal door. One moment, it feels as if a heavy force is standing on top of it, and the next moment, the weight is suddenly gone, and Nugget Noggin can get upstairs. Some rooms give him the same weird feeling that made him flee before. He remembers that the front door was kicked in. Possibly someone broke in. Maybe a family was living here long ago, and things did not end well for them.
He'll be able to sleep. Look, there's a light on in there. It's odd. There's a mirror. You know what time it is?
Nugget Noggin
Pull out a
doesn't find
knife.
much else and leaves. When he's reviewing the footage, however, he does notice what could be the face of a small girl. Take a look at this picture and tell me if it looks like anything paranormal to you. Number 6, Ghost Claws.
Now, just remember, he was the only one there. There was no one else there. He did not claim that there was anybody else there. He said he was the only one at that house.
All right, reaction.
But then again, he also said that somebody broke in. So how do y'all not know that it's just one of his buddies that could have pretended to break in?
But
And he's just making all of that.
Or a homeless person.
That too.
See, that's the thing. It couldn't, something like that, I believe. there's a serious scenario. So like for one, that door that was over the that people have on top of the stairways to stop airflow. That right there, it could be him just doing one of these.
If he said what he says is true.
Making it look like, because there's like it's on top, so there's no doorknob, and he has to push out.
And that's
So
like
it can make it so he can make us act like I can't push it. The next thing you know, he's out naturally able to open it.
Exactly.
Now that right there, I could admit. Now, but explain everything else, because he even sound like a lot of people who are acting or anything has a different tone. This one, he actually sounds like a normal, like how I do when I really think there's something going on, and I just scream Diablo and run like a motherfucker.
Because that's easy to copy, because I copy yours all the time.
Again,
But again,
like it's hard. Exactly, like stuff like that. Haunted house videos are really like they're really easy to fake, and it's hard to tell which one's a fake or which one's
could
not.
get a little girl to go in there. To be honest with you, because
That wasn't a little girl though.
Yeah, it looked like more like a bent
Pile
up
of
pipe, more like a bent up pipe to me. So that right there, that right there, it could be just the lighting and his eyes playing tricks on him. Again, everybody, put your the comments down. We want y'all to help prove Lehman wrong, and that there's actual proof of
an actual
paranormal.
haunted hospital just to see if he believes it.
Lehman wouldn't deny it.
Pictures.
Not going.
Why not?
Pictures.
Because she actually seen a paranormal ghost.
Hey, hold
So
on.
why?
I know
Pics-
that stuff's real. No, thank you.
Pictures can be deceiving,
But being up close is
Actually,
not.
go there.
right?
Thank you.
I've been in a hospital. Oh my gosh.
See, Lehman's never. Oh,
Claims to be one of the most
rewind this one, this clip.
Number 6, Ghost Claws. The Menture Hotel in San Antonio, Texas, claims to be one of the most haunted areas in the entire state, and there are plenty of videos to back up this statement. One of these videos involves a brother and sister who both suddenly get a strange feeling from the building and decide to start recording. They are exploring a very small and cramped area of the hotel. As they are discussing the possibilities out loud, the woman suddenly announces that she is extremely uncomfortable. You can't see it very well at first, but soon the camera zooms in and reveals 3 deep scratches along the woman's bare shoulder. They look fresh and sting badly. She says that she was simply sitting on the steps for just 1 minute.
Right
and
there.
the jagged marks
Yeah.
appeared as soon as she stood up. Judging from this video, it looks as though she may have been literally cut by an angry ghost. Number 5.
That could have just been her doing that.
That could be a lot of things, but the camera was on her the whole way.
You didn't see her arm do anything like
And
that.
you just see her jump and then grab her arm, and then like her facial impressions and everything shown high alert,
You didn't see
like the same alert that if somebody was to come up behind you, put a knife to your
the
back.
way the scratches were. If you lean like this, you can't reach that far.
For another reason, you cannot actually prove this one too. His sister, for one. People like that can do makeup to make it look
My
like
sister
that.
is a makeup artist. Yes,
She made a nigga's eyeball look like it was actually popping out of his damn face.
she literally made herself look like she got busted open, like, and my brother
and
like
it
he
looked
got cut.
dead ass real, right or wrong.
It did. Emily did do that.
But I don't think
And
they
then
would
that's
do
what they
that.
also call acting.
That one didn't look like makeup though. I've seen Emily's cuts, even her little tiny ones that look like paper cuts. It doesn't look like that.
Some people are better.
Continue.
Most guests. Here's another video from the mysterious Menture Hotel. A woman is bored and giving a brief tour of her room when suddenly a paranormal presence makes itself known.
Hello? Mike?
She waits for a tense moment, hoping that her boyfriend Mike is playing a prank nearby. When nobody answers her, she bravely opens the door and looks into the other room. Here's what she finds.
Time to go.
I would have already been gone.
Time to go.
I would have left everything
Give me my
there.
refund.
Well, it's
Fuck the refund. They could keep everything. I'm gone.
also quite possible that this really was a paranormal encounter, especially when you consider that fires, missing things, and other strange happenings have become the norm over the years at this hotel, which was also built over the famous Alamo battle site. Number 4.
One, that could have just been. Why in the fuck would you be recording in complete darkness? Is one thing. Two, when she heard something, either one, she could have dropped something or something fell out of her pocket, like the lighter or a pack of cigarettes or something. Or two, somebody else could have been in there with her, hiding in the darkness like me and you used to do in our high school days. Doing all of that, taking everything out of the bag, or doing this.
Heather looks like she has a comment to make, y'all.
Well,
I
see,
don't have
if you
nothing.
think about like where it's built at, any place that's usually built on, like especially at like a battleground and places like that, they say that there's more chance of it actually being haunted because of how many people died there. And that was built on top of the side of the where the Alamo happened. A lot of people did die there, so that means it could be possible.
You have anything to comment on her theory?
That's all if you believe in ghosts or not. It's
You
whatever
don't
everybody
believe
wants
in
to
it.
believe
I said it's possible.
You don't believe in
That's what I
ghosts?
Not that it's necessarily true, but it's possible.
All right. Next clip.
Ryan.
Avery
is
was
almost 2
my
years
favorite
old.
one.
He's happily babbling away in the kitchen
That one.
when his mother starts to feel a strange presence. This has happened a few times before, so she decides to start recording. Normally, her child is very quiet, but every once in a while, he will become very active and start having a conversation with someone who neither of his parents could see.
Imaginary friend.
Mm-hmm.
You know, a lot of imaginary
Who are you
friends don't
talking
think
to?
that's right.
Avery's mother
Just
finds
listen.
this behavior very perplexing, so she starts to ask him over and over who he is talking to. Finally, after the third or fourth time, she gets a sinister reply.
Who are you talking to?
Her child looks over his shoulder, almost as if someone is there. When he turns his back to her, a raspy voice says, "Ryan." Listen again with the sound of if you don't hear it. I guess this voice could be coming from Avery, but it sounds like it's coming from someplace much closer, almost right next to the camera. It almost sounds like a slightly different voice than Avery's. Maybe Ryan is a ghostly pal who is looking to make a new friend.
It ends right here.
Number 3, the kitchen.
You also know this. One, if you have one of those laptops, you could record something. You could go in.
Yeah, we've done it in electronic music. Record
Exactly,
our
so you
voice
know
and made it
exactly.
sound different.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I made you sound like a
Paint it
chick.
out. You could paint it out to the left side, to the right side. You could bring it forward. You could bring it upward.
We know, yes, we all know. If you've been done electronic music with an Apple computer, and you use Guitar Pro, you can do all that fun stuff.
Exactly. How do you not know that little boy is actually saying it like one of his friends were named Ryan? You know how Junior will go, Carlos, or however the fuck he does it?
And make it sound more sinister.
Yeah. How
Could
do you
be.
know it's not that little boy? She just took that recording, like in electronic music, took it, put it down another one. Well,
Another slot, yes.
yeah, but bring it all the way over to make it sound
on the right.
backwards to make it sound like he was right there.
Hold on. That little boy is not no more than 1 to 2 years old.
I see where he's coming from. I made Lima sound like a chipmunk. I made him sound like he made me sound like a female. Shit, we both made each other sound like babies.
But if you listen to that little boy, he was not talking very well. And all of a sudden he was able to say a name just like that.
The kid was babbling.
The kid, he was babbling like a little baby. He was just
I like to do this because Lima makes me feel more secure. Like the more I hear, the chances there actually be paranormal, and I gotta think Diablos.
But yeah, I mean, like you gotta think I might be right too, due to the fact that little boy can't
So both
talk.
of y'all could be right. This is
I
great.
get that weird feeling here all the time. I feel like
Is
someone's
cooking
watching
in
me.
his
It's
kitchen.
weird. I don't
When a
like it.
black mist appears behind him, look for it on the left side of your screen. The man has his back turned and does not seem to notice what's going on behind him. What's especially strange is how the black mist starts to back away from the door when the man heads into the other room. Once the homeowner is safely out of view, the mist turns very dark and quickly darts in front of the doorway. No clear explanation has ever been provided, though I'd like to hear yours. Whatever the thing is, it's never been recorded again since. Number 2, audio.
Shadow. I mean,
Could
not
be like
shadow,
it could have been like blind shadow, yeah, like
Yeah.
shadow from a distance.
Mhm.
Because he did have blinds on against his window above his sink, right?
Trees.
Explain.
Cars.
It looked like he was. It
Backing up
looks
and
like his
all.
house was in like a backyard. So his window was showing a backyard. Trees, yes, it could be more possible, but
Backing
then
up, which would explain it coming this way, backing away from the door, and then when he pulled off, dipped off.
explain the back and forth thing. Then, like it was literally moving with the man.
Like you do a lot when you go to park in your dad's parking driveway. You do that.
But why would it be like dark?
Mm-hmm.
But then,
And
like
why
this,
would it be
because
light?
like it will go from dark light to dark.
But it's also little too.
Because if that was what you're saying, when he backed up,
And then
it would have been dark. But no, it was light when it backed up. Then when it pulled away, it just became dark, and the whole way it was dark. On top of that, even when dark, they kept doing that behind walls where there was no windows.
video editor. I mean, you do it to our YouTube all the time, so you know it can be done.
But not like this. We have not tried that.
Because we
will
have
try
the equipment.
Bet we're gonna get once we get finished getting the stuff, we're gonna watch this video again. We're gonna try to reenact that.
Okay.
And if we can, then it's true.
Okay.
It's been proven. But if we can't, you got to admit it was an actual paranormal.
Okay.
I pray to God he's right though.
Haunted. Okay, so this isn't a video per se, but it was too.
Rewind it and
to
put it up.
pass up.
It's all the way up.
It's never been recorded again since. Number 2, audio haunting. Okay, so this isn't a video per se, but it was too eerie to pass up. This was recorded around 10 years ago in a home in Philadelphia. The family kept hearing noises coming from the basement, so they decided to hire a paranormal team who placed their recorder down there and waited. Nothing happened for 3 days, and then at 3:12 a.m., they recorded this.
Look at how his face.
See it. Time to go.
If you heard that, I would have already been gone. But then again, like
y'all can have the house.
The horrible recording continues to go on and on, seemingly forever. No video evidence was ever produced, but these possibly paranormal screams will continue to live on YouTube for years to come. Before we get to number 1,
see now this right here is really easy to explain. It's audio. That's not hard to just
No video surveillance. So how do you not know they were actually using the phone down there playing animal sounds? Because on
What sounds?
YouTube, Brittany can find those fucking sounds 24/7. She showed us.
Yes, very much true. But if it's natural, that could be explained as well. It could be frozen piping that is expanding the metal and pulsing in and out
True.
because of heat. And cold mixture makes metal contrast and come in, like how me and my dad showed you in the
Yes,
where it was fixing
I know.
all that PVC and all that fun stuff.
If it was something with the house, I would see why that would scare somebody to make them want to do all
See,
this.
and that's where a lot of paranormal things are actually just people's imagination being twisted and warped and feared of the unknown. But a lot of this is hard to explain.
Exactly, especially people.
That's what I see. Something like audio. Now that,
Like,
that-
for instance, a baby just randomly saying,
produced, but these possibly paranormal screams will continue to live on YouTube for years to come. Before we get to number 1, if you've ever been curious as to what I look like in real life, then follow me on Instagram at DylanIsChillinYT with underscores instead of spaces. I also have a Twitter at YT_chills where I post video updates. I'd really appreciate it if you followed me, and feel free to send me a DM if you have any questions or suggestions. If you'd like to see more of these videos in the future, then hit that subscribe button.
Instagram at the top, Twitter at the bottom.
Check him out, y'all. He got some real stuff.
Tim and two of his friends are going to explore a house that is legendarily haunted. According to local lore, this is a place where devil-worshipping members used to.
Alright, for one, if I know that, I'm not going to the
The
house.
surrounding area has never been the same since. Beyond this information, all they know is that its general location is somewhere deep in the woods. They follow a trail and eventually come across a large abandoned house in the middle of the night. The three of them all get a strange feeling and instantly know that they are in the right spot. The door is open and they bravely march inside. Beyond a room filled with strange scrawlings, they find a dark room that stinks like something rotting. Dolls are hanging by their necks. Just when they are about to leave, they suddenly are approached by something that comes up from behind.
That sounds like a chair moving.
Oh my god, as soon as I saw that movie.
A strange and unsettling gurgling noise follows them as they run out of the house and into the open night air. Whether this was scripted or legitimate is anyone's guess, only they know for sure, but even still, they may be too shaken to talk about it. Thanks for checking out this video.
See, and I like how this dude who's just watching these videos even says, if either way, they could be like, nobody's gonna know these are real or not. Only the people who are shooting it knows. But if they were acting, man, they need to win an Oscar.
Right?
So, any explanations?
Satanic symbols and shit on the walls and stuff.
All right. So, for the beginning, when you first heard it say devil worshiping, start.
One, I don't believe in anything, so
Yeah, I know that. But if you hear devil worshiping, are you going to naturally go to it, or are you going to walk away from it?
I'm gonna go to it.
I mean, like if you're a normal person
I'm gonna go to it.
that believes in it.
That's not normal.
But I hear some
Well,
shit.
technically,
I'm not going into a creepy house at night.
I want to go see it. I want to go find out if it's right.
just because you're white, look at me, I'm Latino.
Fuck.
My skin may be
no.
white, but I am a black fat guy trapped in a skinny white guy body.
Yeah, that's very much true. Anyway,
No.
so we saw everything, right? I have one last video to share with you. Now, this right here has video and voice recording that was taped by a security guard on a phone and put the lady on speaker. Now, the video was put on YouTube by the management of the company who took the tape from their own security camera. There's been no edits or anything put on, and people actually commented on this who actually ran it through streams. And if you don't believe what we're done, read the comments out loud while recording, and you will see where they've put it through some series of tests.
What's it called, baby?
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't hear a damn thing you just said. All I heard was test.
Hotel ghosts and security guard. And here it is. All right, so I want you to read the captions and everything as they go. Can you do that after the video?
Well, then just put it on this right now. Do you not have it on auto rotate?
No.
That sucks.
All right. Lehman, you got to read it. Read it out loud. They can't see it.
Yeah, they can.
Okay, maybe they can.
What room is that? It's the room right back home. It should be 209. Johnny, copy.
No way, they're communicating through walkie-talkie. The security guard in there.
There should be nobody in there. Wait 1 second, John. Amy, are you there? Yeah, John says he hears the screaming coming from that room. And I hear it too. But we're sure that no one's checked into that room. Correct. John, just wait. We're going to get a hold of the police. So, I would wait for the police, John. Amy, John's going to enter the room real quick just to check, make sure, see what's going on. Wait one. John. John, are you there? Okay, Amy, John wants you to call the police right now if you don't mind. He says no one's in there, but that all of the furniture's been turned upside down and the hold on. He says the carpet's been ripped up and that the shower is on, but nobody's in there. Man, that's scary. I'm officially freaked out now.
Now wait, keep watching. You see that, right? Wait for it. I know y'all see that. What?
Looks like a person staring.
No, somebody just walked past. Look. My camera caught it too. Watch. Watch.
So it looked like it just went right into the wall. So
Looked like it walked down the hallway.
no,
Go back
It
to
just
the
went-
window in there.
that could have been a reflection from the sun because there was a window right here.
No, that was a hotel. Those
That
are
was a hotel.
doors. Those are all
No, 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 no.
doors.
On the sides. Look. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, there's no
Exactly.
windows. That's a hotel. Hotels don't have windows unless it's on the very, very far end.
Explanations, please.
You don't have any.
Liam is actually spooked. That
I
was,
am not spooked, dude.
but that was freaky. You have to admit.
No.
But you have no explanation for this.
Technical malfunction.
Any excuse.
This time it
Heather's
was ants.
scared like
You can
motherfucker.
tell. You can tell.
This time it was ants.
You can tell. That,
Liam is trying to make himself feel better.
you can tell by his facial expression that was not acting. That was pure terror.
He was looking behind him too. I would have been too. You come out of a room after years fucking screaming like that.
And then you should see everything like that.
That takes a
all
lot
right,
of
everybody.
time.
All right, everybody. Well, we saw everything. We got his reaction. Obviously, he's not going to admit what he's really feeling. But his girlfriend, Heather, is terrified right now. Lehman, as far as I could tell, in the inside, he's really scared, but wants to check and tackle it his own self, but would not show it. So
No,
for the
I'm not
next,
scared, but I do want to check it out and see what's up with it.
but now, if y'all want to see me and him enter somewhere scary while recording, there's a bunch of abandoned houses here in Roanoke, Virginia, as well as where we live at in Salem. There's a whole bunch of sightings, and it's not hard to actually get a one-day permit. It's just going to be like $50 for each of us to get an actual permit to enter the said facilities. And there's a bunch of them in the woods that a lot of people, even police stations, don't really care much. All we got to do is tell them, and some of them won't even let us pay because it's so deep into the woods. They just say, okay, just go in and it's in the woods. But if you want to see us do that, go for it. Like, comment, subscribe. Tell us if you want to see us scared of, because I'm going to be freaked the fuck out. I will drop my phone and everything. Go. I will get me a brand new phone and pick up this video telling y'all what the fuck happened. I don't care. He, on the other hand, though, he lives for this stuff.
What?
Anyway, we'll be playing Slender Man here in a little bit. I'm going to call this video right here. and then prepare myself for a scaring of a lifetime because I hate playing with this son of a bitch. And he's an evil, evil, evil man.
Hey,
And I hate him.
hey, Don Kanuichi. If any of y'all like Dragon Ball Z, y'all have to watch Bleach. There's this dude, and it kind of grows on you, literally. Don Kanuichi. You'll go, whoa.
Yes. We all know.
That's the one that I got you to do.
Yes, we all know. But any other who, everybody, I'm gonna go start wearing all black. DBZ right here is gonna change all black as well because the rules of this game, you got to be wearing black, and I'm gonna hate this. But we'll be live.
Oh yeah, because we're over here in fucking Lansdowne.
There's
a lot of places.
Whereas y'all can see, streetlights don't really work so well. Like, you can see a few of them on, but they don't work all that well. And this ain't dirty. That's literally how it is. So,
hey Carlos.
Anyway,
there's a lot of places that I could pop out at now.
Okay. Anyway, I don't like this, but because I really suck at this game.
Where's my phone at? Hold up.
But here's the best thing about this: we're both going to be both on live. So that means neither one of us is going to be able to see where the other person is at. Except for DBZ, our boy Kakarot over here. Because he has the habit of being able to see me, but I can't see him. But I got glasses now.
You had glasses the last time.
Shut up!
And 9th Street is...
Let's use his excuse.
Hold on.
I'm trying to make myself feel comfortable.
The last time we played back on 9th Street, if anybody lives in Roanoke, Virginia, and you go to Southeast, you know 9th Street is always lit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, brightly lit. He had glasses back then. He still couldn't see me, but I could see him.
He was hiding in the dark distance. He was hiding behind houses, underneath trucks, and everything. This man is crafty.
When I fucking try to, my vision is fucking point A. I could see a fucking...
2020?
I could see a penny dropping from 100 miles away. Jew money!
That's over. But anyway, everybody, once again, I was your host, DBZ. I mean, CJ. And this is
Are you trying to take my identity?
Apparently. I was your host, DBZ, and this is my co-host, CJ. I was trying to make a joke.
Oh.
I was about to say, this is my host, CJ Lopez. But he ruined the joke. Anyway, everybody, I was your host, CJ Lopez, and this is my co-host,
DBZ, signing out.
And as always, we'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.